Number 5. Everything happens for a reason. On the surface, this quote sounds comforting. It gives the illusion that pain, loss, or failure is somehow part of a bigger plan, but in reality, it can make people feel like their suffering is justified or, worse, deserved. Not everything has a neat purpose. Sometimes bad things just happen, randomly, unfairly, without reason. And pretending there's always some hidden cosmic logic behind every hardship can stop us from feeling what we actually need to feel. Grief, anger, or even just the unfairness of it all. It makes it harder to process real pain when we're constantly trying to give it meaning. Number 4. You have the same 24 hours as Beyoncé. This one sounds empowering, like, hey, if she can do it, so can you. But it's not that simple. It completely ignores privilege, resources, and circumstances. Not everyone wakes up with a team of assistants, personal trainers, childcare, and millions of dollars in the bank. People are balancing jobs, health issues, family stress, and just trying to stay afloat. This quote turns success into a personal failure if you're not hitting superstar levels of productivity, which is incredibly toxic. It turns motivation into guilt, and that's not how growth works. Number 3. No pain, no gain. This one's been echoing through gyms, hustle culture, and even emotional healing spaces forever. And yeah, growth does involve discomfort, but glorifying pain as the only path to success is dangerous. It encourages burnout, injury, and emotional avoidance. Sometimes rest is productive. Sometimes gentle effort leads to deeper, longer-lasting progress than pushing through until you break. Pain isn't always a badge of honor. Sometimes it's a warning sign. And ignoring that in the name of grind culture can mess you up, physically and mentally. Number 2. Failure is not an option. Actually, failure is inevitable and necessary. This quote fuels a fear-based mindset, where the goal becomes avoiding mistakes at all costs. But that fear can paralyze you. Real growth comes from screwing up, learning, and adapting. Failing doesn't mean you're weak, it means you're trying. Framing failure as something to be avoided at all costs turns life into a test instead of a process. And the truth is, if you're never failing, you're probably not taking any risks at all. And that's its own kind of failure. Number 1, you can do anything if you just believe in yourself. This is probably the most classic one of all. And while self-belief is powerful, it's not a magic wand. It ignores the reality of systemic barriers, mental health struggles, and just plain bad luck. Not everything is under our control. Not everyone has the same starting line. Telling people that belief is all it takes can make them feel like they're the problem when things don't work out. That their lack of success is because they didn't believe hard enough. It turns self-help into self-blame. Real support isn't about empty hype. It's about honesty, compassion, and recognizing the complexity of life.